welcome to Tech In and Out. My name is Shashwat and I'm back with a new video. It's been a long time I uploaded a video, so I thought that this time I should make something interesting. So I have made a video in this. I'm going to speak about best phones you can get under 10k, 15k, 20k and 30k. So this will help you to find and get the best phone you need. So let's begin. Starting on with the first phone, under 10k, we have the Zenfone Max Pro M1. Zenfone Max Pro M1 is a phone built by Asus and it is great. It has a 5000 mAh battery which will work for 2 and more days, 13 plus 5 megapixels dual rear cameras, 8 megapixels front camera, Snapdragon 636 and a 6-inch screen. Everything is perfect, works smooth, battery optimization is perfect, you can go for it. Moving on, we have the Realme 1. It has 4GB RAM, 64GB storage, 13 megapixels rear camera, it has a single rear camera, 8 megapixels front camera, sadly a micro USB cable, MediaTek Helio P60, and it comes under 30k and it has 3400 mAh battery. You get 6.1 inch screen. It is 18:9 ratio screen, so it will do your job. Moving on, which we have Honor 8C. Honor is a sub brand of Huawei for those who don't know. It has 13 plus 2 megapixels rear camera, 4000 mAh battery, Snapdragon 632, 6.2 inch notch display screen and 8 megapixels front camera. Everything is optimized perfectly on this phone. Surprisingly, Honor is not using its Kirin processor, it's using a Snapdragon. Snapdragon 632 is not so great, it's not so bad too. It will do your job. Moving on, a phone from Xiaomi, which is the Redmi Note 5. It has a 12 megapixels rear camera, 4000 mAh battery, Snapdragon 625, a 6-inch screen, and sadly a micro USB cable. So taking care of the budget, it's a great phone. Now moving on with Xiaomi Redmi Y2. This is the phone mostly for the persons who are very selfie who love taking selfie. So it has Snapdragon 625, 12 plus 5 megapixels dual rear cameras, 16 megapixels front camera, 3080 mAh battery and a 6-inch screen. Xiaomi Redmi Y2 Y series has been great and I am sure this will do your job. As it works smooth, battery optimization is great. A battery is a bit weak, you can say, like it will work for just one day. Yeah. Now moving on, we have the Honor 9N. Honor 9N has 4GB RAM, 64GB storage. It has 16 megapixels front camera, 13 plus 2 megapixels dual rear cameras, 5.8 inch screen, 3000 mAh battery, and sadly Kirin 659. Kirin 659 is old now. Now we are using the new Kirin 710. So yes, you need to manage a micro USB too. In this one, I would recommend you to go with Xiaomi Note 5 or Zenfone Max Pro M1 under 10k, because this is the best one you can go for. Moving on with the best phones under 15k. So this is the first one is the Zenfone Max Pro M2. This one is the successor of Zenfone Max Pro M1, which has 13 megapixels front camera, 6.2 inch screen, 5000 mAh battery, 12 plus 5 megapixels dual rear cameras, and a Snapdragon 660 with a micro USB. Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2 is very good in looking. It has a notch display, Android One stock, Android, everything is perfect on this one. Yes, it uses Zenfone UI too, so still you have to use it, and it's a great phone. 5000 mAh battery, everything. M Pro 1 was even good, and this one also is like perfect. Asus is developing and it's a great job. Moving on, we have the Honor 10 Lite. Honor 10 Lite is a successor of Honor 9 Lite. Let me show you the box of it. So as you can see, this was the Honor 9 Lite. And Honor 9 Lite was a great phone, but it was having some heat issues too. So Honor 10 Lite should be more better. It has 24 megapixels front camera. It has 13 plus 2 megapixels dual rear cameras, 3004 mAh battery, a Kirin 710, which is better than 6 60 Snapdragon and a Snapdragon 710 and a 6.2-inch screen with a micro USB cable. It has a great gradient back, so yes, you can go for it too. Moving on, we have the Realme 2 Pro. Realme 2 Pro has 3500 mAh battery, 16 plus 2 megapixels dual rear cameras, 16 megapixels front camera, and Snapdragon 660 with sadly a micro USB cable. It has a 6-inch screen too. So Realme has done great job with this one. Everything, notch display, you need Snapdragon 660, smooth, RAM management perfect, everything is good. So yes, you can go with this. Moving on, we have the phone which was sold the most last year. Everywhere you can see, everyone has this one. It is the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 Pro. It has 20 megapixels front camera, 4000 mAh dual rear camera, 4000 mAh battery, I'm sorry, Snapdragon 636 and 12 plus 5 megapixels dual rear camera with 6-inch screen. Everything is perfect in this one too. It is the most selling phone, so you can guess what's so special about this one. Moving on with the Moto One Power. Moto One Power is a budget phone made by Motorola. It has 16 plus 5 megapixels dual rear cameras, 12 megapixels front camera, 5000 mAh battery, 6.2-inch screen, and a Snapdragon 636. Yes, again Snapdragon 636, but it will do your job for moderate users. Yes, in this segment, 15K segment, I will prefer you to go with Max Pro M2, or you can say Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 Pro. These are the best ones you can get in this one. Others are also not bad, but as per personal choice, yes. Guys, moving on with the phones and best phones under 20K. The first one is the Poco F1. Yes, the Poco F1 has been a craze for the last year. Everyone talks about it because it has some amazing specs and features which you can get under 20K. Yeah, right. So the Poco F1 has a Snapdragon 845. Snapdragon 845 is the last year's the flagship processor which is used in high-end phones like S9, S9 Plus, OnePlus 6, OnePlus 6T, etc. So Xiaomi has done a great job by adding Snapdragon 845 in a budget segment, and it has also got 4000 mAh battery. Everything you want is it has, like 12 plus 5 megapixels dual rear cameras, 20 megapixels front camera, 6.1-inch notch screen. If you guys don't like notch, then you can disable it with the settings. Then it has USB Type C charging, and you get also Snapdragon Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0 with it, which is perfect. Like, it has a great build. It has fast fingerprint sensor, then infrared. You have infrared front scanner, then front face scanner, and you have a great camera which has also been recently updated to Android 9 Pie and has a great feature added too, which is the 960 fps slow mo. Yes, this is a great feature added by Xiaomi. Hats off to them. Okay, so this is the phone under 20K I would love to recommend to you guys. Moving on with the second phone, which is again Xiaomi's Mi A2. Mi A2 has been a great phone last year. Its price has been reduced magnificently from 17,000 to 14,000, which is a great job. Now it can attract more people towards it. So it has a 3000 mAh battery, Snapdragon 660, 20 megapixels front camera, USB Type C charging, 6-inch screen, and also it doesn't have a notch display. It has Android One, so it is developed with Android One program. Which means that you will get all the Android updates first on it, like which is used in other phones like Pixel 2, Pixel 3. So you get the latest updates with it, and it has recently updated to Android 9 Pie 2. So this is the phone which you can go for. It can cost you around 12K, so 12 to 14K, so you can go for it. Moving on, we have the Honor Play. Honor Play is again the phone from Huawei which has done great, and they have also done a great job by adding the Kirin 970 processor Now, those who don't know, Kirin is a processor built by Huawei, and works great. It was the flagship processor of last year, the Kirin 970. So Kirin 970, which Honor plays basically a gaming phone because it has a Mali GPU turbo, and it has a 16 megapixels front camera, 16 plus 2 megapixels rear camera, 6.3 inch screen, and 3750 mAh battery. It has a USB Type C charging too, which does your job greatly. Everything you find on Honor Play is it's like a flagship from Honor at a budget segment. Moving on, we have the Huawei P20 Lite. So this P20 Lite is a budget segment of the Huawei P20 Pro. P20 Pro was having triple cameras, whereas P20 Lite is a budget segment, so it has dual rear cameras. It has a 16 plus 2 dual rear cameras, 5.8 inch screen, 3000 mAh battery, and a old processor, Kirin 659. Yes, a bit of disappointment. No and no USB Type C charging too, but you can go for it. So this was the best phones under 20k, and in all these phones, I would love to recommend you the Poco F1. Go for it; it will do all the job you need. Now moving on with the phone which is best under 30k. The first phone which we have is Asus Zenfone 5Z. Asus Zenfone 5Z is a flagship phone launched by Asus last year. It has a 6.2 inch screen, 3300 mAh battery, 12.8 megapixels rear cameras, 8 megapixels front camera, a Snapdragon 845. Yes, again the flagship processor by Snapdragon Qualcomm. Again, it will do all your job fast. Everything is smooth. RAM management has been done perfectly. It's the phone you can go for it. Now moving on, we have a phone from Nokia. Nokia has been building amazing phones from last year, and it has got great progress too. So Nokia 7 Plus. Nokia 7 Plus has got eyes in MWC 2018 and 17 too, because it has some amazing features like 3800 megapixel 3800 sorry I'm sorry 3800 mAh battery, 12 plus 8 megapixel dual rear cameras, fast fingerprint sensor, 8 megapixels front camera, 6.2 inch screen, 18:9 ratio 1, and it has a Snapdragon 660. Yes, Snapdragon 660 does great job. It has a USB Type C charging. Almost all the Nokia phones have USB Type C charging, which is a great job done by Nokia. I'm happy for it, and it has a great build. Everything it's a very grippy phone, and no doubt you can go the best Nokia phone you can get under 30k. Now moving on, we have the Nokia 8.1. This is again the phone launched by Nokia. It has a 3500 mAh battery, Snapdragon 710. Yes, Snapdragon 710 is a new processor launched by Qualcomm. It has not attracted so many consumers towards it, but yes, it has started making a steady progress, like it is used in other Oppo phones too. So yes, Snapdragon 710 better than 660, you can go for it. And Nokia 8.1 has 20 megapixels front camera, 12 plus 13 megapixels dual rear camera, and 6.1 inch screen. It is a notch display screen, USB Type C charging. It has a great low light photography. So yes, if you are like kind of guy who likes photography, you can go for it. A glass sandwich built, everything is perfect. Moving on, we have a Samsung phone. It is an old phone right now, but still it does the job and you can go for it. It is the Samsung Galaxy A8 Plus. So Samsung A8 Plus and A series have been great. It has a 16 megapixels front camera, 16 plus 8 megapixels. So no, I'm sorry for this one. It has a 16 megapixels rear camera and 16 plus 8 megapixels 16 plus 8 front camera, 3500 mAh battery, and Exynos 7885. Exynos is a processor made by Samsung and which does a great job. Moving on with the last phone which we have is Vivo V11 Pro. Vivo V11 Pro is a great phone with 3400 mAh battery. Vivo has done a great job with this. In-display fingerprint, Snapdragon 660, 12 plus 5 dual rear cameras. It comes under 24,000. It's the Vivo V11 Pro and it is done a great job. 3400 mAh battery, everything is perfect. So guys, I said all the phones which you can get in budget. I also was confused which one, which is the best one, which one to go for. So yes, this was all the list. I hope it helped you so much. After a long time I have posted a video, so don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video to many people and help them to get the phone which they want. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.